Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the zone where first things first we gotta do, ladies and gentlemen, is drawn the blinds, wiped the curtains, and you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very long day, and I'm once again tired. And soon I shall retire into the depths. For it's not even that dark outside. It's like nearly 20 minutes past 10 at night. Strange, isn't it? Anyway, like I was saying, you know what's happening, and I'll soon be retiring into the depths. But for now, by the time part 40 gets put out on the 4th of July, we literally could be more than halfway into these by then, but we'll just have to wait and see. We still got a long way to go. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin part 10 in 3, 2, 1, and... Warning, the following video contains audio recordings of actual emotional abuse which some viewers may find disturbing. Okay, so consider that another... I'm going to refresh the page actually, see if, if I can get the quality any better. Yeah, that's better. Now, again, a little bit of context for what exactly is going to be happening. This is when Blue Spike reveals who he really is to Chris, and there can be no doubt that what happens here really does cross the line. And there aren't many things in this world that Chris can be called a victim of, but this what you're about to see is, I would 100% take Chris's side in this. I would also 100% just go to the police immediately for what's about to happen, but take that what you will. Did I press? Yeah.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan. On February 24th, 2009, Christian spent his 27th birthday attending his Aunt Karina's funeral. Later in the day, Clyde Cash sent him a troubling email. "We're sending Julie off to China in 9 hours. You have failed me yet again, Chris Chan." To which Chris replied, "I've not failed you, sir. As a matter of fact, I'm coming to Cleveland tomorrow. I am preparing for my journey. My mind is set, and I have the support of God, my relatives, and my friends. So quit trying to scare me, because it is not working. Tomorrow morning, I am coming to Cleveland, Ohio for Julie." The following day, he had a Skype chat with Sarah May, who was still alive and well. He expressed his grief concerning his aunt and claimed that God and Jesus and the spirits of Aunt Karina and other past Chandlers voiced their support for his upcoming trip to Cleveland. The next morning at 5:30 a.m., Christian embarked on his trip to Ohio. He departed without informing his parents, but left a note detailing his intentions along with a map of his route for them to discover. When they did, they called the police and attempted to report Chris as a missing person. This was in fact the first time he had driven more than 50 miles outside of town. While on a break from driving, Christian locked himself out of his car, requiring assistance from the American Automobile Association. He made a stop at a Sonic and bought himself a hamburger and a lemon berry slushie. He also bought $11 worth of gas from Sheetz. He made another stop just outside of Cleveland to call his parents. When he finally got to the address he was given, it turned out to be an old, run-down red house, occupied by an elderly woman who had no knowledge of a Max or Julie. After the encounter, he turned around and made his return trip back to Ruckersville, finally arriving back home at 3 a.m. He later chatted with Blue Spike, who was posing as Max, and told him about his ordeal, admitting that he enjoyed it. Chris showed little interest in Julie's supposedly perilous situation. Around the end of February, a troll produced a postcard featuring a still image from the For Julie's Eyes Only video and sent it to Christian's home address, where it was seen by his father. As a result, Bob took away Chris's video recording equipment. On March 3rd, Christian discovered that Max had seized control of his Yahoo and PSN accounts, as well as the Sonichu and Rosechu website. He called Max on Skype, begging him to give his accounts back to him. Even though only an audio recording exists, it can be determined that Christian was broadcasting video to Blue Spike via his webcam.
Look, quit messing around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. This brother found out how I could get my PSN account and the part of my Yahoo account back. Made me have to make a choice, you or my PSN and my Yahoo accounts. Now it says you.
Max resists and states that he doesn't want to give back Chris's Yahoo and PSN accounts.
Max, no! Because you're taking so much I've invested a whole lot of time and effort into. Yeah, you're stealing that from me. Look, you want me to show you my book? I was just showing.
Not entirely sure why would you say something like that, but actually there's no but. What would you need to, how is that going to convince him?
No, you asked me to do it, and I was just telling you that I would do that because well, you were kidding, so, yeah. But still, I was just letting you know I would do that. So, alright. Well, I will not show it to you, Bob. No, but seriously, please. I've had so much bad times in my life. Please, give me back everything. Yeah, I'll make it this way. After Julie, I will mail you back a copy of Street Fighter 4 after I get it in the month for you. No. Look, what do you want? What do you truly want from me? No. Stop it. Max, you stop it right now, you bastard! Stop it! You stop it right now! You're really making me angry! Okay, so you change everything to go back to the way it was. Look, I want you and I want my stuff safe and sound. I want you in. Yeah, love is my first priority, but then I want my stuff back. You're making me so angry! You fucking suck so hard! Yeah. You do not put it on eBay! I lost Sonic.net that way! Now I'm not gonna lose my PSN account this way! No. I'm calming down. I want Julie. Yes. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Chris departs from the chat and comes back a little while later. Unbeknownst to him, other trolls were quietly listening in on the conversation.
I'll give you one last chance to pick. Make your choice in 5 seconds. Julie or the PS.
What'd you say, baby? I want Julie.
Really? You sincerely mean it?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't yell at me one more time, you're not going to get either, so start yelling. I want to see your fangs. Are you constipated? I think you're constipated. You're not mad, you pathetic wimp. You disgust me.
You want me to get angry? I got angry.
That's not angry. You're a pussy. That's not angry. You're not gonna get your PSN if you act like that.
No,
it's going on eBay.
No.
Yes.
No.
eBay.
No. Look, stop it.
Why should I stop?
Stop.
Why?
Julie.
You're getting Julie already. Why do you need the PSN?
No.
Hey, Chris, something that will help you get the PSN. Say something for me.
Okay.
Say that I'm a homo.
Mm.
No, say it loud and proud and do pelvic thrusts.
Mm.
Oh, that's not gonna get the PSN.
I'm a homo.
eBay.
I picked Julie. Give me back. I picked the right choice.
No, you picked Julie. That doesn't mean you're gonna get the PSN if you pick Julie.
No, stop. Just listen to me.
How should I label this? Oh, $1,000 worth PSN.
Stop.
By Max Mobile.
Stop. You take it. Just leave it on me, please.
Here, I'll give you the PSN if you can do one thing.
All right.
Suck my dick.
How can I do yours when you're all the way over there?
I'll go all the way to Virginia. Will you do it? Will you suck a dick? No, wait, even better. No, I want you to go to the game place, apologize to the manager, and suck his dick. I want you to record it and put it on YouTube.
Please, don't be such a meanie.
Oh, me? Fuck you. Suck your manager.
I think literally this entire situation can be summed up right there. Chris saying for somebody to stop being such a meanie. That is what you would expect a child to say. Because if I didn't know any better, but unfortunately I do, I almost want to call this child abuse. There's a little bit of irony involved in that, but it must be. This is definitely abuse. I don't technically know if you can really call this child abuse, but I'm not even sure if I even want to freaking continue. This is like so hard to watch because now listen. Let me just make this one. You know, I think I might say it later.
Be such a meanie.
Oh, me? Fuck you. Suck your manager's dick.
Listen. Just listen.
Listen to what?
Max, you are a great being. You are a humble person, please. I'm only a lonely servant among your trestle.
What?
I only ask for your sister's true love and honesty.
You can have my sister. You just can't have the PSN.
Open yourself and get mercy here, please. Just leave it off of eBay.
And yes, I worked out that, you know, the voices are identical, Julie and Max's.
Alright, do a dance. Do a dance for me. Dance, you fucking mock. Alright, stop. Stop, right now. No, sit like that like a bitch. You speak like a bitch. You have the boobs of a bitch. And you look like a bitch. And I bet you don't even have a dick down there. You are a bitch. Got a big old set of ovaries. No. Okay. You have a dick. You have a dick. Don't fucking show me. You pedo fork. What the fuck is wrong with you trying to show me that? Don't.
Nothing was actually exposed.
Well, whatever. Don't show me your dick, please. Just don't.
Thanks.
Yell one thing for me really loudly. Say that Billy Mays is the mayor of Quickville.
Billy Mays?
Say it. Billy Mays is the mayor of Quickville. Say it before I sell your fucking PSN.
Billy Mays is the new mayor of Quickville.
Louder, you fucking pussy.
Billy Mays is the new mayor of Quickville.
Stop saying it in your fucking dumbass voice, you stupid bitch. I'm not gonna send Julie over there if you use that voice again.
Billy May is the new mayor of Quakeville.
Yeah, and also say that Kristen Chandler will be thrown in jail. Quickville jail.
And Christian Chandler will be thrown in Quakeville jail.
Where he will be raped by a bunch of niggers. Say this one really
He will
loud.
be raped by a bunch of niggos.
No, say niggers, you stupid twat.
Niggers.
Louder.
Niggers.
Louder.
Don't trust them
No.
niggers over there.
No.
Don't trust them. You know what? And maybe this is just... Maybe I'm being a little bit generous here. But why doesn't... I mean, when did this take place? 2009? Why, 11 years later, did Chris not go to the police and still get this man reported about what happened? Because I don't really want to say the evidence is there, but there was obviously a motive for what Blue Spike was doing, obviously. And he forced him into blackmail to do these things, whether he knew it, Chris knew it or not. It's manipulation of the... That's why I said the thing about, child abuse earlier on, because this seems... Because of how naive Chris is, it's like literally fooling a child to do what you want.
Oh, shut up! You ruined that fucking show.
Max tries to convince Chris to ejaculate onto his sonotry medallion and set it on fire.
I'd rather just burn it, please.
No, you have to masturbate on it, then burn it.
I can't get a hard one when I'm under a lot of stress.
Now you have an alternative. Either burn it or shove it up your butt.
And shove it up my butt.
You're up! You're gonna shove it up your butt. Alright,
I
shove it
want
up.
to shove it up my butt, but I have to divide it.
Alright, cut it into two. No, 4 pieces. Not 4 pieces. I didn't know that autistics have sharp cutting. How does it feel, Chris, to be destroying something you worked so hard on? How does it feel? Tell me. Tell me.
Heart. Cold.
Cold?
Heartless.
Oh, me? I'm heartless?
No. Just act plain heartless.
Oh, you can call me heartless if you want. You can call me any word. And make sure you take pictures for prosperity.
No, there's a camera on.
Oh, God, you're recording it and showing it live. Really?
Yes.
That is awesome. Hey, Chris, while you shove it up your ass, scream, zap him to the extreme, okay? Or I won't send Julie over, okay? I can see you shooting up the over, man. It's a fat man, child. Chris, are you really gonna do this? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I see brown stains. Did you crap your pants, really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Just put it in there. Just hurry up, please. Just don't make me watch this for too long, please. Good. Come on. More, as far as you possibly can. More, until I can't see it. More, shove it up, up, more! Oh, I can't wait to see how brown it is when you take it out. Chris, is your hand stuck?
I'm tired.
No, keep going. You're not gonna fucking chicken out. How does this make you feel, Chris?
Miserable.
How miserable?
Probably miserable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. You miserable pile of dick. Oh, God, more. Shove it until I can't see it. Oh, God, poor Sasha.
Blue Spike, no more.
Thank goodness somebody was wanting to put an end to this, but it only took him long enough to say it, but...
Keep going.
Blue Spike, stop this shit.
This is awful.
You don't want to go in. You
Then
know.
keep trying. Make some
Blue
room
Spike,
in there.
stop this shit.
Or, the trolls could also tell Chris to stop doing this.
Stop it. Really?
Alright, fine, you can stop.
Stop.
Yeah, sure. Don't take him out, though. I want him to be in there the whole rest of the time I talk with you.
Blue, tell me to take it out.
Damn it, Blue Spike.
Chris,
God
Chris.
damn.
Stop, don't worry.
Excuse me.
Chris, what the fuck? Seriously, man?
I just want to wash my hands.
No, you can't wash your hands. You're a bitch, you know that? Doing this? Whatever. I wonder, what should I make you do next?
No, this is enough.
No, you're not the one making the choices.
Please, this is enough. I'm tired.
No, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you feel tired. You're not the one calling the shots, you fucking prick. So shut up and do what I tell you. I have a good idea. Burn your house down.
God damn it, you idiot. Burn my house down.
Then the PSN is going on eBay. And the money is going to ED.
If I burn my house down, then she won't have a place to come to.
You have a point.
Blue Spike.
Chris, there is something.
Stop it.
Alright. Chris, I want you to be in the mumble. Julie's going to talk to you there. It's important.
After about 10 minutes, Chris manages to get a microphone set up to work on Mumble so he could talk to Julie.
Chris, I'm happy you're here. Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
Chris,
Julie?
there's something I've been trying.
Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh no, I know what's gonna happen next. In fact, actually, I'll tell you what, I'll do this next part in 2 separate ways, but just give me let's just let this play out. Even though I kind of don't really want to, I'm already kind of sickened at what's happened, but they are.
I'm trying to tell you for a while.
Yes?
Well, I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I think it's safe to say that I can tell you this with my heartfelt love.
Alright, yes, go ahead and tell me now.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
This whole time, Chris, you've been having sex with a 13-year-old boy, you sick fuck.
What?
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy, Chris, and you've been having sex with me this entire time. I'm gonna give all your fucking data to Chris Hansen, you fucking pedo fork. So you better get the fuck out now, before I report you to the fucking feds. Get out.
Now, wait a
Alright.
minute. I did not know you were a 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. They're not gonna believe you. They're gonna fucking put you away.
So, let me guess, you were matched the whole time, weren't you?
And Julie, yes, both of them. Both figments of my imagination. There is no Julie. She never existed, Chris. She died 5 years ago. Who have you been talking to?
Boy.
You drove to Ohio for no reason. It was a trick. I was able to fool you. You dumb man. How does this make you feel? Tell me.
Well, I feel terrible.
Now, if you really want your self-dignity, if you truly want your self-dignity to be remained, then you will send me that video of you shoving that medallion up your anus. Or I will tell everyone what you've been doing, and all the fans will believe that you are a pedophile.
Okay, see, the thing is, I was lying, so I hope you've been recording on your end, because I wasn't recording on my end.
Well, I'm sorry then, because this is going out to everyone. So what's it going to be, Chris? Are you going to do it again, or am I going to...
Now, actually, we'll let this play out for... How long does this go on for? Okay, about another 3 more minutes.
I have to give everything to everyone.
It's kind of hard to do an encore performance at this point.
Wait. First of all, Clyde.
What up?
Yes, he finally found out I expected a bit more of a shitstorm. He's been having sex with a 13-year-old boy like a sick fuck.
Whatever. Look, Chris, man, on that trip to Ohio, you had a cell phone. We were calling you, trying to, give you directions.
Because, Chris, let me tell you, there was a Julie. There truly is a Julie. But
Yeah, there is.
there was. But she died.
Yeah, let's go with the diet. She's real. She's actually in Ohio, but...
Let me tell you something, Chris. About the wildfires I told you about. I truly was the one who started them.
Okay, you're going crazy. Okay, we don't have to do the whole wildfire thing anymore.
Yeah, this is going kind of crazy. I mean, you sounded like a 13-year-old boy, and Chris just kind of fell for that.
I thought she...
How do I sound like a girl to you, motherfucker?
You just sound... I know what a woman sounds like.
And I talk to you in my normal voice, and I can say I'm Julie. I can talk to you in the exactly same voice, and I can tell you I'm Max, and you fucking believe it. You're dense. You're truly dense, and you don't deserve to live in this fucking world. Now tell me, what do you want? Do you want your PSN back?
Yes.
Well, that's too bad, because it's going to be sold.
Oh, come on, please.
Hey,
I'm
Chris,
sorry.
there are more things. No, okay, I'm in this whole goddamn operation. Look, Chris, there are more things to life than your PS3 and whatever. Your whole internet life has been a lie. There are no Sonic 2 fans. No one gives two shits about you. The best thing you can do is go outside for the love of God, okay? I mean, you say you learn from your mistakes, but you never seem to. Ever.
No, Julie.
Julie.
Look, Chris, you can appeal to your what's left of the fans at least.
I think he's crying. Why don't we just let the
Whatever.
baby cry?
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are. You pathetic fuck.
I am
Okay,
not.
Blue Spike, you're a little too mean. That's...
If I may inform you, Chris, I know you may have been told this before, but how does it feel to know that this is your entire fan base? Every girl, so far, every girl has been a troll. We try to tell you this, and then we just get sick of it and
You
do
know how many
this.
people have told you this, that Blue Spike is a boy? I can't believe how many times. And you
I
still...
believe you because I've heard your honest and true voice.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I think we hurt him pretty bad.
Yay!
Well, we kind of completely blew Chris's mind right there.
Can I stop recording?
Yes.
On March 4th, recuperating from the events of the previous day, Christian made a video attempting to dispel any rumors that trolls might be spreading concerning what he had told to Blue Spike.
I have been under so much stress lately, and I've been suffering from a bug, you know. Do not believe anything that the trolls say or talk about. That's given. It's a given right there. And you notice I'm not wearing my medallion. I've decided I'm setting a new fashion trend. I'm wearing my high school ring in place of my medallion. It has the memories that have gone from medallion to medallion, believe me. So my high school ring is forever from this point. And also, I, Christian Wesley Chandler, am still the mayor of Quickville. Although rumors have been flying around, I noticed about...
Chris, you might want to be more concerned about what happened if Blue Spike really decided to go to the police or the feds about these accusations that you've been having sex with a 13-year-old. Because, again, present the evidence, and, you know, the trolls... Blue Spike would have to, leak the stuff that the other trolls have been doing in any case. And if Chris actually... This all could have been avoided if Chris just went to the police and told them exactly what happened. But no, he's more concerned about freaking Quickville. And as far as my knowledge goes, the Blue Spike never did give this information to the police, which means that this could have been sorted. Chris could have gotten these people in prison, and he did nothing. Because there can be no doubt that he's a victim, and the police would have looked into this, and this probably would have gone across multiple courts and multiple barristers about the abuse of somebody who is of somebody on the autism spectrum. They would have looked into this. Chris could have come out. That's what I would have done. If this had happened to me, I would go straight to the police and tell them exactly what happened.
Some guy named Billy Mays? I don't even know who that guy is. So anyway, I'm still the mayor of Quickville. Until I say in the comics or in the video otherwise.
He followed up with another short video, singling out Blue Spike.
I wish to announce the culprit who has gotten into my Yahoo account and took down the Sanchin Rose Juice site. His name is Max Silvania, as he last told me. And he has made me do certain things, like in order to get my Yahoo back, but he has failed to give me back my Yahoo. After doing such things, he asked me to cut up my medallion and shove it up my ass. He asked me to show him off my dick, which I have not. And he's just a nuisance, a bad nuisance.
Again, I wouldn't exactly admit to shoving a medallion up your arse, Chris. I would just say, he told me to shove the medallion up my arse, which I didn't do, and then shove it up my dick, which also I didn't do. There, very simple.
That's terrible. If you come in contact with him, tell him to give me back my Yahoo, and also, somebody, please, give him a cold virus for me.
Later that day, he rejoined Mumble.
Well, I got cold. That's one thing I'm doing.
Yeah,
Drink orange juice.
Recently,
Yeah, I know. I'm drinking plenty of orange juice, and I'm eating plenty of chicken noodle soup. But anyway, yes.
Be quiet.
Shut up.
Yeah, put that 13-year-old brat back in the retarded.
Yeah. That's where he belongs.
Then you're not getting the yellow.
And somebody mute him, please.
Yeah, mute him.
Shut up.
Alright, hope you have fun.
Thank you.
So what's up, Chris?
I wonder, I'm genuinely curious right now whether or not the other people from the previous night, they actually felt a little bit of guilt because of this. Because their attitude towards Blue Spike is almost immediate from the word go. Sorry, apparent, I should say.
Mr. 13-year-old brat over there stole my Yahoo account.
Oh, wow.
Really? Terrible.
She told me to give him the password to that to prove my love for Julie, only to find out that he's been Julie this whole time.
Whoa!
That's not true and honest love.
That's so horrible.
He remained on Mumble for a while longer, expressing his disdain for Blue Spike and Billy Mays. Afterwards, Chris engaged in a chat with Sarah May, letting her know that he reported his PSN account as compromised to Sony, who then in turn denied Blue Spike any access to it. She told him that she broke up with her boyfriend, and Christian responded by letting her know that she was welcome to stay over at his house. She took offense to this, so Christian blamed his cold for his lack of tact. Sarah then scolded Chris for always defaulting to autism as his go-to excuse for his flaws. After receiving her flurry of criticisms, he tried to leave the conversation, but Sarah ordered him to stay. She continued to condemn him for his sexual deviance, shallowness, and accused him of not being truly autistic, but rather someone who does not want to accept adult responsibilities. She questioned.
I looked over the I skimmed over the transcript a little bit. Damn, just Chris having no idea what the vagina is, and they doing all this. He's gonna go into his things about dating education, aren't they? Sesame Street and other educational shows. No, I have no homo tendencies. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna go.
Him about female anatomy, revealing that his knowledge of the location of a vagina was based on his experiences with sex dolls. Sarah May convinced him that she had gotten hold of his Yahoo account, and in exchange for its safe return, she ordered Chris to draw either Sonichu having sex with another male Sonichu, or a female Rosechu with a penis, in any sexual scenario. An hour later, Christian sent her a graphic rendering of Sylvana Rosechu pleasuring herself with her penis. Sarah rejected her drawing, for it was already established in the comics that she possessed hermaphroditic properties. She asked again for a depiction of a Rosechu in an unnatural way. Chris returned with a drawing of Rosechu anally penetrating Sonichu. However, Christian made it clear that she was in fact equipped with a strap-on that matched the exact color of her skin. Sarah asked him to modify it in Microsoft Paint so that the strap-on would look more like her actual penis. In response, Sarah May said that she was met with resistance from Clyde and was unable to grant Chris access to his Yahoo account. She suggested that he report the theft to Yahoo. As they were about to part, Sarah May confessed that she was still with her boyfriend and revealed the true nature of their...
It gives you some kind of idea as to why Chris never thought about doing that in the first place. He went to Sony about the PS3 and a cat. Oh, what is the point? What is the point?
Relationship. I met him in the chat room of people trolling you, and I'm a troll too. I have been this entire time. I have never loved you, because you're absolutely f***ing disgusting. And you know the best part? The troll I met, we're in true love, the only thing you wanted. And we're happy because of your misery. Isn't that funny? Goodbye, Chris. It's been fun. Last words of advice. No more internet love. I tell you this because I care. Go after real girls in real life. Bring your sign back so they know exactly what you want. Girls like that so they can't be led on, etc. And most importantly, keep your website updated. We don't want another Ryan Cash incident, which was actually real. Update your comics regularly, or Clyde says he'll be back. Otherwise, what fans you have left, they'll be leaving, Chris. Be careful where you tread. The next day, still under the influence of influenza, he took part in a mumble chat for the last time.
How have you been?
Sick. I've been having a sinus infection.
Well, it is winter, so...
What did you say your temperature was?
Last time I checked today, it was 96.8.
Not bad, not bad. Look, so, how have you been feeling besides the sickness?
Fair. Okay? Look, I'm trying to get my website back up. I'm just having troubles between the fact that my account was deactivated for a time, and I'm waiting for it to be reactivated from the people at Yahoo. I talked to them on the phone, so I know all about this, so what do you want, Clyde?
I'm trying to tell you that the people at Virginia Mental Health, they've been trying to take you away.
Well, I got news for you. My family is going to defend me, and I am not going to go into any institution, so you could just back off.
No, I'm trying to warn you. Look on your latest video. You're talking about being a fictional mayor of a fictional town known as Quickville. This is why they're after you.
Well, if they dare to come after me, they'll come after me in person. And until then, I'm not going to fret about it.
It'll be too late by then.
Jack Thaddeus tells Chris about Sonichu, the animated series, a serial cartoon on YouTube created by Spaz Kid, the stories of which are parodies based on real events from Christian's life and those seen in the comics. Clyde informs Chris that he murdered Blue Spike as an act of vengeance.
Happy birthday. I killed him. You wanted it, right?
Well, I did not say kill him. For God's
You
sake.
said get him. I figured as much. And I didn't like him anyway, so happy birthday.
That's sad.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how you word those things.
Chris continues to lament about his struggles concerning the restoration of his website.
Look, let me do this work, and I'll come on to Mumble another time. So, unless Clyde had something else he wanted to say as another reason why he dragged me away from my work. Again, the website.
What work? Christ, man.
I'm trying to get the website back up.
That's not work. Nobody cares about your goddamn website, okay? Why don't you go back outside? Why don't you go back outside to the real world? That's what I've been trying to do.
Well,
When's the last time you went outside?
Well, I got news for you, Clyde. I'm going to be going back out there and actually find myself a woman locally after I get over this virus.
Face it, Chris, you're never going to find that woman.
Oh, yes, I will.
How?
I'm going to be very social and civil about it. Goodbye.
No, you're not.
After this encounter, Christian decided to keep away from communicating with anyone over the internet. On March 9th, inspired by a scene in a recently aired Family Guy episode, Christian filmed a video in which he condemns homosexuality with reference to the Bible.
I would like to state an obvious fact that has been revealed in the latest episode of Family Guy, and backs me up on the fact that homosexuality and gayness is just plain wrong.
And he said he had no homo tendencies, but caring individual, he keeps saying.
And still, he has quoted the Bible verse that has basically says in a nutshell. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Do not lie with a man as one lies with a woman. That is detestable. And that because in the end it's just described here from 25 and so on, even the land was defiled among such things. So I punished it for its sin, and the land vomited out its inhabitants. But you must keep my decrees and my laws. The native-born and the aliens living among you must not do any of these detestable things, especially sleeping with a man as you would a woman. You homos. This was chapter 18 of Leviticus in the Holy Bible. And verse 22 Sorry, homos. But I stand behind the truths of the Holy God and Lord. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
They're the same person,
also,
Chris.
just to add another note, I have also stopped in trying to find true love and romance over the internet. I've taken the first step into encouraging myself to actually talking to the women around here. And I quote the book that I have learned about from the John Tess Radio Show, as well as my pastoral counselor, How to Talk to Girls by Alec Grevin, a 9-year-old.
Chris, it's a story aimed for children. Written by a child.
You can find a video about where he talks about his book on Amazon.com. Great book!
After Christian announced his commitment to meet a prospective girlfriend in real life, Emily, a student from West Virginia University, who was the troll that had placed the Encyclopedia Dramatica sign on his property 5 months prior, and also had taken part in a mumble chat, decided to initiate a relationship with him by calling him and arranging a first date. On March 12th, she and her friend Stephanie were mentioned in a brief video from Chris.
Miss Emily or her friend Stephanie, who reside at the same phone number that has called you before on my cell phone or my house phone, please call me back as soon as possible. Thank you.
3 days later, Robert Simmons V came to visit Christian at his weekly church service and joined the congregation together with Christian and Bob. The entire interaction was covertly recorded. Simmons' decision to speak in his regular tone of voice went unnoticed by Chris.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Robert Simmons V?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to apologize. My Sonichu fan 1986 was hacked by Castro. So I want to apologize for that. In case of any sort of weird emails or YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I understand. Nice to meet you, Bob.
Is it okay if I come to church with you? I'm actually here sort of semi-vacation.
Sure, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Dad, this is Robert Simmons V, one of my Sonichu fans.
How's it going, Mr. Chandler? That's good. So,
I'll let you two chat for a bit. I got to.
Alright. So, I've heard there's a lot of things that's been going on though.
Yeah, he's got enemies all over the world.
Yeah. So
That
there's,
always happens.
I don't know, there's just a lot of jerks online.
I'm 81.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of things in my life, and I've done a bunch. But whenever you're successful, from my experience, there are people that don't like that, and they're out to get you for it.
People just can't, appreciate some success and just, be happy for them. They have to feel jealousy for it, though. So, I don't know.
They want to knock you down.
Yeah.
He's not functional autistic, but he's come a long way. I can remember I couldn't talk when he was sick.
Really?
And we were working with him. We didn't know what was wrong with him. They didn't even have a diagnosis. I had a Commodore 64. You've ever heard of those?
Yeah. My dad had one of those.
Anyway, I taught him how to do that. He was loading disc with that Commodore 64, playing with it before he could talk.
Robert and Chris talk about their respective love quests and discuss the verse from Leviticus, which was featured in the recent Family Guy episode concerning homosexuality. Afterwards, Chris offers his autograph to Robert.
There you are. You hold on to that, because that could be valuable one day.
Sure.
He stays for the entirety of the service. After it finishes, Simmons makes contact with another troll who was waiting for him in his car nearby.
So what was he saying to you?
Oh, nothing. We're just talking shit. He
Yeah.
told me I had it he knew I was in Australia or some bullshit. Pretty badass, huh?
Yeah. I think you'll recognize me when I steal his girl, when I steal his date.
Maybe you should get makeup or something, green makeup.
I don't really give a fuck.
I do. Fuck, man. I want him to hate me.
No. Well, I don't think he'll connect me and you.
Okay. Well, maybe, that would explain, you're spying on us. That would explain, the recordings and shit,
Yeah.
You better edit this shit to where I'm not saying shit, it's always it's only good shit.
No.
Oh, God. I don't want Clyde to have this shit image, because he seemed like such a nice guy, dude. Aww. What's so funny, what's so interesting I find, Bob, the lumberjack is badass, so he's a really pleasant guy, though.
Yeah.
The only problem I feel sorry for is he's trying to justify, Chris and shit. Apparently, back when he was 6, he couldn't even talk.
Yeah?
And, he's fucking autistic.
Right. Guys with the mute button on him, that's what he says.
Well, yeah, anyways, other than the traffic being really shitty, by the way, everybody, it's still on recording.
Right.
Anyways, hopefully this will maybe provide some entertainment for people, I don't know. But anyways, so, alright, what the hell am I saying? Oh, yeah, so, God damn, that dude, saying what the hell's that guy, wearing a fucking Hardee's jacket? That guy looks really fucking sketchy as hell. I go, Mr. Chandler? He goes, he didn't know me for a second. I am Robert Simmons Fifth. And he knew me. It's and he still thinks I'm awesome. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy I didn't have to do, Mr. Chandler! So happy. I guess you can contribute that to being really nervous online or something like that, but, no, seriously, I actually, I think that, people might be pissed when they're hearing this shit.
Shit. What is it, Patrick? It means get lost.
Because, I actually talked more to Bob because he was interesting as fuck, though, and, telling me about, the Commodore 64 and how apparently, before fucking Chris could speak, he was playing video games, though.
Yeah?
And how, according to him, 124 levels trying to get to Koopa, and he talked about Yoshi's Island. Dude, you're talking about fucking 4 different games, dumbass, but whatever. He's old.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with my grandma. Whatever, Grandma. Yeah, Japan's awesome, right? So. It's still going. An hour and 47. Here you go. Okay. I'm retarded when it comes to electronics. You want this?
After he let go of his dependence on conversing online with possible trolls, Christian's life seemed to have taken a turn for the better. But while his relationship with Emily looked promising, he was blissfully unaware of her true motives and the mysterious scheme to steal her away from him.
Yeah, just ignore that. Just don't even try to acknowledge that. Right, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was the ending to part 10, and I just kind of feel friggin' miserable and down after all that, because when everything was said and everything was put into you put everything into perspective. Yes, Chris isn't exactly the greatest of human beings. That's sort of been a given since the very beginning, since going into this. But then, of course, we've got a problem with the fact that listen back to the audio of the video. It'll be all fart noise. So anyway, I'm not editing those parts out. I want the whole friggin' world to see what I've got to fucking put up with. Anyway, yes, we all know that, again, Chris isn't exactly the greatest of human beings in the world. That's obvious. It's just, well, nothing about this video makes anybody look good. Not Rob, not Chris, especially not Blue Spike, not Clyde. I'll take it back to you what it said in the very beginning. Exactly. Warning. The following video contains audio recordings of actual emotional abuse, which some viewers may find disturbing. Very different from this. Which, again, I'm going to literally lay out my 2 cents, very brief as possible, because it's getting late. I literally just want to go to sleep. The first part, well, I think why Chris didn't go to the police, because I think, like, he would have to take the fall for what he did. He would have to own up to everything that happened, even despite what the trolls did. On the other hand, the only other reason I could possibly explain as to why Chris didn't go to the police is because he never told his parents about this. He never told anybody else. Maybe his parents never found out about this. Maybe nobody, of any position of authority. In fact, I'll tell you what, I've got a better idea. Blue Spike was a genuine psychopath. Don't forget, this kid spent hours talking to Chris, pretending, yes, exactly. Blue Spike is easily one of the most unlikely people I've encountered. Yes, that's true as well. Trolls, lament, mentally disabled, man for not going outside or having a life. Also Chris. Also, trolls clearly have hours devoted to daily harassment of Chris. All of those are true. Fun fact, Spaz Kid stopped with the Solitude animated series because he couldn't believe that someone as impossibly absurd as Chris wasn't trolling. When he realized Chris was completely serious, he felt horrible and dropped out. At least, well, that's some decorum, some level of respect that Spaz actually had. Unlike anything else. Jesus Christ, all these years of knowing about Chris Chan, and I never heard the Blue Spike audio before. It's generally disturbing and downright sociopathic. Whatever your feelings on Chris may be, I think we can all agree Blue Spike is a sociopath and needs to be launched into the sun. The whole 5 minutes of Blue Spike going on a power trip and losing himself to the point where the others are nervously telling him to stop is so unsettling. What else is there? Blue Spike is such a monster. Trolls teamed briefly up to get him to back off. Let that sink in for a moment.
It is almost time to rest.
What's this one as well? Where I've 100% laughed at Chris, absolutely. But in the first installment, Chris was diagnosed at being emotionally 7. That diagnosis stuck so hard in my mind after listening to this abuse. When you keep in mind that socially he truly is a child, I made that point a little bit earlier, it makes this encounter even more chilling and sad. It also explains why he never considered Julie could be her brother. Shame on Chris's parents for not following through with the therapies he so desperately needed years before. I'd honestly argue these trolls are more cringe than Chris. That's also a pretty genuine point. Respect for Chris for driving to Ohio, the most independent thing he's probably ever done. What else is there? For anyone defending Blue Spike by saying he was coached, he was groomed, he was peer pressured, according to this Q&A with Lickard and Casey, Blue Spike was never coached or pressured to anything. That really just has a sick sense of humor. So there, the little shit doesn't have a single saving grace left. What else is there? I'd like to point out when Chris went to Sonic that he ordered the burger to have no pickles. Okay. And you can see this goes on for a while. Like I wrote in the re-upload, honestly, to Blue Spike, so psychologically torture Chris is something watching someone physically torture a small animal. Yeah. Because, listen, if I was in any way related to Chris whatsoever, I would have told him immediately to have called the police. If not, I would have probably have done it myself. Because this is not the sort of thing you could just... You cannot say that there weren't repercussions in Chris's life. Meanwhile, Blue Spike lightly got off completely scot-free. I know fine well this isn't like worth... I don't know if this is like worth talking about yet, but is there really nothing we can do about this? Is there absolutely no way that we can like get Blue Spike to act, to bring Blue Spike forward and have, you know, him be reprimanded for what he's done? Now, really, realistically speaking, I don't know if that's like the best course of action in the world, but I feel that it would be cathartic in some way. And technically I'm not really the sort of person who really would gung-ho for revenge, but watching that entire display, it just kind of made me realize that, you know what? He was never punished for what he did. He got literally everything, and he didn't feel bad. He had no shame, he had no guilt whatsoever. He did what he did, and then he ran for the hills. I'm just gonna leave you with this. If Chris was your relative or you knew him in any way personally, what would you have done in this scenario to either help out Chris, or if you were in Chris's position? What is the first thing you do? Because like I said earlier, I would go straight to the police. I would not even wait for, you know, fuck the PlayStation account. Let that be sold. Sell it to the highest bidder, and as soon as they hit ding, confirmed, the police will be waiting outside, and they will be wanting a few words with Blue Spike. Yeah, I know. Listen, okay, so I know I think I've been a little bit of a downer on everyone. So considering it's Friday, I'll tell you what.
Mufasa, you know we finally here, right? Well, it's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again, it's Saturday, Let's go! Let's go! What? Hey!
That somehow made the very slightest of difference.